When boss women who tell you not to marry end up actually getting married or having children, it's obviously a confusing thing. How hypocritical of them. It's almost as if the information applies to everybody but them. It's okay because they found the one, correct? They found the right guy. But riddle me this. Why, when they meet the man, are they in such a rush to get married and engaged? Wouldn't you, want to get to know the guy, maybe for a year, 2, 5? The longest marriages tend to be the ones who date the longest and then get married. The 1.5 to 4 year mark is peak when they last the longest. You're allowed to date your partner for a while before you get married to them. I don't know why everybody's in such a rush. Oh, wait. Now I think they play a liberal feminist role with conservative ideals. And what do I mean by that? They want the conservative fantasy, meaning the woman just has to stay home and go shopping, but also the conservative fantasy for men are to bear tons of children and do the cleaning and do the cooking every day, do the grocery shopping, free labor work. However, they haven't conceptualized that yet because they've been doing this their whole life, so it feels like second nature to them to cook, to clean, to do all the labor for free. Oh my god, they're just adding one person to the mix. However, you have to understand that these guys in that bracket, the guys who want to rush marriage very early, are most likely conservative because they are scared you're gonna get snatched up by another man. If a man truly loved you and if a man trusted you, he wouldn't try to get married with you right when he met you. I don't believe in timeline or time frame, but when they're rushing to marry you when you're young, I've had a little bit of a problem with that. Also, why are you rushing to get married? What is the reason? In Christianity, when you get married, guess what happens? Oh my god, sex is available now. They want to make sex available to them as quick as possible in the righteous way. That's why they get married so quickly. But for boss women to come on here and say, don't get married, don't date, decenter men, and them still wanting a conservative woman fantasy is super contradicting. It is okay to get married and it is okay to want that, but do not convince other women that love doesn't exist and marriage shouldn't be a thing if you are still settling and going out to do that. Obviously, most of these women have to have settled. Either they had to take the looks out or the height or the personality, but one thing they have in common is they want generational wealth. They want more wealth. So these men will provide them more wealth, but also don't forget that they come from a